Yes, a lot of people don't know that there are a ton of settings on your Roku device that actually lead to them storing and using your data to both sell you things and honestly, who knows what else with what a lot of these major companies like Facebook have done in the past. And unlike most streaming devices, unless you have a VPN hooked right up to your router, you are unable to use one on your Roku. So today I wanted to go over which settings you should turn off, plus a few extra bonuses throughout the video. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, I do weekly videos on how to save money on streaming and how to optimize your streaming device. I aim to make things easier and more cost-effective, completely free for you guys. And if you do decide you want to support the content, you can do that in two ways. You can either be a channel member, which is $1.99 a month, only a cup of coffee. So thank you to all my channel members out there. Another way you can do that is by purchasing IPVanish using my link down below. And this can be useful across every device you use that is connected to the internet, including your phone, your laptop, your desktop, and even a lot of the streaming devices. It's going to help encrypt your data and run it through the VPN server instead of your internet service provider being able to see everything you're doing. And of course, you can use it to ungeo-restrict content on a ton of different streaming services worldwide. So everything we're going over today is inside of settings pretty much. So you can find that on your main menu. Thing I love about Roku, super easy to change things and super easy to understand the settings. So now this is one a lot of people will get stuck on and they'll be like, how do I turn this off? It is so annoying. And they might even just forget about it. When you move around your screen, there is a mode that will tell you every single time you move down, every single time you go over an option. And this is called Screen Reader. So in order to turn this off, if you've accidentally turned it on, head over to Accessibility. From here, you want to scroll down until you find Screen Reader. And I suggest turning this off unless you are somebody that requires those extra little commands from the voice assistant. Turn it off, make your life way easier and make everybody's viewing experience better while you're trying to find something to watch. Now, the next thing, if you have a cluttered home screen like this, you have so many categories here. You have live TV, what to watch, featured free, save list. And how many times do you not go through any of this and all you do is go to home and select the app you want? Roku has already added enough ads into their operating system. We also don't need all these different categories. Luckily, there's a way to change this. Head over to Settings. Scroll down until you find Home Screen right here. And what you're going to see is menu items. Now, these are all the different lists that we just talked about. For example, I never go through featured free, so I could hide that. I never check out my save list, so I can hide that. I don't care about shortcuts. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Really, all I want is the main section, so I can even turn off what to watch. Now, let's go back to our home screen. Press that home button, and look at what we have gone. Pretty much everything, and it's just 5 options. Home, live TV, which I'd like to have, search, streaming store, and settings. It cleans up your whole menu, making it look a lot better overall. Okay, you guys came here for the privacy stuff, and that's why we're going to scroll down until we find privacy. Scroll to the right, and you're going to find this first option, which is advertising. Now, if you don't know, Roku is collecting your data every time you watch a show, every time you purchase something, every time you click on an ad, and that is used to personalize ads. But as we know, companies do nefariously use data all the time. Although this hasn't been proven from Roku, they have had hacks in the past, which has compromised user data. So if you don't like a company collecting your data at all, turn off your personalized ads. So you can say, don't have personalized ads. This gives them permission to not collect your data. They do not have permission. And you can even reset your identifier as well. Let's say if you don't like the ads you are getting. And there's also sensitive ad content right here. So if you have it on, you can turn off, from having more sensitive ads as well. So this is one a lot of people don't talk about, and that is your voice assistant. So when you're using this and when you're talking, your microphone access will be on. And what this does is it allows the device to basically collect those different voice prompts you're using, listen to your voice, and it makes it recognize your voice better. But it's also storing data related to your voice. Now, do I think that's nefarious on paper? Not necessarily. But it is something that I don't really benefit from because I don't use the voice feature on my Roku device a lot. So it's something that I just turn off. I don't see the point of it. Even microphone permission. It's not something I use, so I just put on never allow, right? Permission, you can reset your channel permissions as well for microphone, which are the different apps. If you don't use the voice feature, this is something that you should turn off just because at the very least you're not using it. And if you are somebody that gets paranoid about companies collecting your data, then definitely turn it off. So now head over to settings, and we're going to talk about one of the power settings. Now, what auto power saver does is after 20 minutes of non-use, your device will automatically turn off, which should be a good thing. However, if you are using your device, maybe you just went to cook a meal and you don't want to have to restart it, maybe you're really good at turning off your device when you're done, turn this one off. It is automatically on, either if you don't want to save power or if you just find it damn annoying. This is a really good option to turn off, and this way your screen will just stay on the whole time. And we'll talk about screensavers in a second, which is totally different. So if you head over to theme and click to the right, scroll down, you are going to find screensaver start time. Now, if you don't want your device to turn off, but you don't want it to be stuck on the main screen and you want a screensaver, you can either disable your screensaver. So again, it will always stay on whatever menu you're on, or you can set it to either 1, 5, 10, or 30-minute times, which are all fairly good. I like to set mine to 30. That way, if I forget about it, it still goes off to a screensaver. But if I'm just gone for 10, 15 minutes, it will stay on that screen that I'm on. And while we're at it, I really suggest checking out one of the Roku themed screensavers. Roku City is actually a really popular one where they're constantly putting in little Easter eggs that you can kind of find and check out. They've even done collabs with companies. Is it partially probably just an advertising mechanic that companies can pay for? Yes. Is it also kind of a cool screensaver? Yeah. There's actually big Reddit threads about it, and I guess a lot of people really like it. So this might be one that you actually want to put on your device and enjoy. I guess I didn't have it on this one yet, but yeah, really good option. And that's it, everybody. I try to do Roku help videos from time to time, teaching you how to use your device and access certain little tricks. So again, hit that subscribe button if you want to save money on streaming. See you guys in the next one.